And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van der Vaart is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that was vital. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Palmer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Drogba. Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
No, that's been intercepted. So it is still 0-0. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chelsea penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk with the clearance. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Palmer. McAllister goes on a charge down the left. He's in a great position here. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Chelsea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Van der Vaart. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Van Dijk can get it clear. Now, can they get him away? And they're back on the ball again. McAllister, can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Romero, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Park Ji-sung's cross. Van der Vaart gets good distance on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Chelsea choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 6, Diego Forlan. Number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Saka. Chelsea have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Deftly away. Looking for options for movement. Romero attempts a clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he can clear it away. Adams. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game. McAllister goes short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And now they can clear their lines. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got his side promoted into the Italian top.
And Shevchenko! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Son Heung-min. Spain finding their passes. Park Ji-sung. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Nedved gets into some space. That's the throw. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. And the keeper takes decisive action. Out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Park Ji-sung. Now this could be a chance. And Aubameyang! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get it through? Thuram. That'll be a throw. Out again for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Grevio, number 27, Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Ito.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Park Ji-sung, he's through here. Aubameyang. And it's played in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Thuram. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's been slipped through. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Alcantara. Costa Curta. Yaya Toure. Toure stood his ground strongly. And Baggio. And it's Thuram. Look at this, it's Baggio! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Makalele cuts it out. 75 minutes played. Costa Curta. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nedved, this looks promising. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Gremio, number 97, Aubameyang.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Alcantara. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's a sharp little ball here. On! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Big header! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away.
Has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Looking to play him in. Shevchenko puts his foot on the gas. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Oh, that was vital. But that has not gone well. And that's that. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
By the entrance gates. Thank you.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. That could spell trouble. Can he get it through? Now it's Forlan. Forlan. And it's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Bastoni gets it away. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Picked out, shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Baggio with the clearance. Spain have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. That is good strength. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries from a long way out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's come through and he's had a quick look, takes a shot! Against the crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk cuts it out. Played out wide. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Musiala. Sané is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Nesta attempts a clearance. Musiala. Thuram tries to pass it through, and that is a little undercooked. That's a sharp pass. That has been slung wide. Camavinga, and he decides to cross it. Good effort from distance. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going.
He's had a shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yaya Toure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Son Heung-min. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. A header! Dispatched clinically. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll...
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Sané. And it's been played through. And a chance! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Portugal have their third corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain are looking to go forward now.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Yaya. Goes for goal! That's a lovely, neat pass.
4 added added minutes have
Cute
been
ball
indicated.
now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, robust challenge. And that's that. Spain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
And we come to you
So
now
there it
with a
is.
quick
What
request
struck you
for
most
support
about that?
for our
Yeah,
charity
well,
fund,
I've been on the
Champions
losing side in
Football.
games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect.
It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Knocks it into space. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Costa Curta. Alcantara. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Adrian, and the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Oh, well played. Good take, and is he in? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Schneider.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played back in. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they've got a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Yamal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Son Heung-min. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Son Heung-min! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Played through into space. And this is Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, attendees.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Substitution.
Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Makaleli. Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted. Great vision. Now it's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Forlan. Forlan!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Forlan.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forlan. Big chance! They've done it! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the...
He's gone for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught napping. Adams gets it clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Forlan. Now this could be a chance. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Spain. Number 22, Adriano. Coming on to replace him is...
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Spain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Caceres threads one in, hangs in, gets his head on it! Costa Curta getting this one clear. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. Half-time, extra time.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Quality ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out towards the flank. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. Toure with the clearance. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Forlan next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Shevchenko is the man who's second in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Schneider will take their second. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Baggio is third in line. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
The third man in the queue. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit. It's 3 apiece. Yamal is fourth up. That's a good penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Beckham is the fourth man to step up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Toure with the last of the first 5 penalties. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Buffon obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Great penalty under pressure. Again, picked his spot. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Through to 7, and we're still going. Big character, big moment, big save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Buffon must keep this out. This is match point. That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank you, Meglin, and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Real chance! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
13 minutes is number 9, Lionel Messi.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Short changes him with that pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi gets into some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the flag has Son Heung-min! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saka gets it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's a throw-in. Costa Curta. Son Heung-min. Rooney picked out brilliantly. And that's been won straight back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 1 minute added
Well, he's
time.
not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Saka is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich goes short, and he shoots! Has a look and plays it forward. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that has not gone well. Tries to get it clear. Hazard. It's Hazard! No, again there's no way through. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe! Yaya Toure.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi goes on a charge down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Son Heung-min. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe is onto this. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. And it's Rodri. Applies the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's gone looking for safety. Knocks it into space. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, it's Luis Suarez! He's delivered all right! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Son Heung-min pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. Costa Curta. Luis Suarez. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Luis Suarez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. And here's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram does well to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found some space. And that could well leave a mark. And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min plays it short. Tries a shot! And he's lifted it over. Marquinhos is there to clear. Played with finesse. He's away! Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post. Saliba gets good distance on it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, this is a great shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, William Saliba. Coming on the field is number 13, Shevchenko.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He has found the way through. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! Now it's Cristiano. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Iran really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bullish header! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Iran are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cruyff, he's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's really well manoeuvred. Isco. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. And Shevchenko! Oh, that's well spotted. Out to the right.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's another throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A case now of complete control. Looking for the run. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus, and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Zico. Son Heung-min. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Iran have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Kimmich hurtling down that right flank. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Iran with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zico plays it short. Nagatomo delivers. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Vardiol. Played into space. It's Bale! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Zico. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Bale finds himself offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Referee has just said play on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Cruyff! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And here's Suarez. He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Iran certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Casillas gets it away.
2 added minutes has been
Now, can they
indicated.
get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Iniesta. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Iran ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall. Substitution on the field. Number 17, Bale. Coming on the field is number 20.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Iran are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Zico. Oh, such a clip! It's Zico! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Zico is offering a wry smile there. There they go, hunting again.
Lam. Iniesta. Suarez has it out wide and in space. He's in space and looking for options.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Palmer receives it in a good position here. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Rijkaard. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Palmer. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nagatomo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Into the last quarter of an hour. Son Heung-min.
Iran clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. And that was very necessary. He shifted it to the flank. Lovely feet. Iran are looking to go forward now.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He is through here. Great run on the overlap here. Nagatomo, chance to deliver. And he's straight offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Palmer. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nagatomo. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the ground throws open its gates and embraces all comers, despite less than perfect conditions. A warm welcome to all of you on what is, in fact, a very, very cold night, and snow here will play its part in the match. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. Fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cruyff. Now Davids. Costa Curta makes the interception. Cleared without hesitation. Just about within shooting range. That carried quite a threat. Looking to play him in. And it's Son Heung-min. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. So we're still where we started right now. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Swings it across. Cannavaro clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Irwin going full steam ahead down the left flank. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Costa Curta. Kimmich making good progress on the right-hand side. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Irwin. And that's a goal kick. Makalele is there, and he can pick it up. Costa Curta. Cruyff. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Cruyff! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Cruyff really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Cruyff gets through on his own. Good claim, no margin for error there. Neuer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ambitious ball here. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. They want to be quick to recover this. It's a throw-in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe. Davids is there, and he can get that clip. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Has a shot! And it's in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Son Heung-min with the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and he's gone for goal! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Mbappe considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Decent hit from there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. Xavi powering forward here. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Now it's Xavi. Deftly away. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that has been cut short. Yaya Toure. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard. And that has been knocked clear. And this is Van Basten. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal. Shevchenko! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's Son Heung-min! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. "30 minutes gone. Now it's Mbappe. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Son Heung-min. Thuram, and he opts to go forward. And this is Neymar. It is a corner. Spain with the corner, they're first. Shevchenko! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Saliba tries to play it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Makalele cuts out the pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yamal. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Could move up a gear here. And it's Grimaldo. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Grimaldo plays it short. Can he finish? finish! It's anyone's ball now. Spain are looking to go forward now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
But he's well positioned here. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Substitution.
He won't be happy with that one. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Thuram. That's the keeper's ball.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Ødegaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass, and he cuts out the supply.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's your... Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
There's the header! That was superb! And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a variety in this game despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Yamal, oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And he's on his way. That is good strength. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Dembele really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And he has been fouled there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Spain are down to 10 men. Morocco looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Bale. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nesta. And it's Thuram. To Thuram. Roberto Baggio. Alcantara. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Played back into the centre. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Spain have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. Dembele! Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thuram. Thuram. Threads one in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Modric goes short. Here comes the Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. And the shot! He scores!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, easy pickings there. Zico, a player of legendary status. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Son Heung-min.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Dembele was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
This is their second corner of the game. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Zico. Some really good ball movement. Costa Curta. Now it's Yamal. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. And Shevchenko!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. Dembele gets into some space. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that will be the final act. Spain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And the shot's on here. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Saliba gets it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
And the shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And Atletico Mineiro score first. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Torres. Well, they've got it again. Spread it left. Chance here to counter. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice. And this is Messi.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fernando Torres. And the shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Costa Curta. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's ambitious. Son Heung-min!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Spain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Spain, number 42, Toure.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 7.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Strong running down that left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Atletico Mineiro appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's in on, tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. It's a searching pass, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Costa Curta. Played out towards the right wing. It's anyone's ball now. Rice. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that putt. Just about within shooting range. Oh, it's come look. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It'll be a throw-in. Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of... Son Heung-min! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looking for a runner. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rice. Fernando Torres. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that will be the final act. Spain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeaten.
And the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. DiMarco. Neymar. He's found a way past. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Neymar goes on a charge down the left. There will be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 7, Mason Greenwood.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Son Heung-min. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. "30 minutes gone." Pedri, nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. He's dribbled past his man here. Mbappe! It's a really well-measured ball. Great defending, strong and determined. DiMarco goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, great run, magical! Played into the box. Up he goes! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's worked it through. And the finish! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, well measured. Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Thuram. And it's Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and it's Baggio! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him. Now it's Son Heung-min. Throw in. Neymar. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! Goal! And again they hit the front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Out to the right. Oh, super find. Lovely feet. It's Baggio! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alcantara. Greenwood. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It's played through for him. Oh, decent chance! Oh, taken with style. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's got away. DiMarco. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Shevchenko! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out. And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
It's beyond the defence. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
In designated areas within these grounds.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.